If I thought was the truth, we'd be doing all the kinds of things I know you wanna do. But I need to know, will you protect me, respect me if I let you close? Let me in. I wanna be closer to you, let you under my skin. If I let you in, you gotta be careful with it, let me tell you again. Love so soft, you ain't had nothing softer. Break it, then you buy it, and it's sure gonna cost you. Love so soft that you can't rub off. You gon' love it if you try it. Got you hooked, now you're caught up. Love so soft. If you want it, baby. I'm writing a thesis on Joan. It's a cutting-edge field and my mind is blown. I will study my way down her spine, familiarize myself with her well-made outline, while she researches mine. I don't know who I am. I've become someone new. Nothing I just did is anything I would do. Overnight, everything changed. I am not prepared. I'm dizzy, I'm nauseous, I'm shaky. I'm scared. Am I falling into nothingness or flying into something so sublime? I don't know, but I'm changing my major to Joan.
I go on my trampoline every day.
Wait, why?
For my quads.
But you run.
Yeah, but I like the trampoline.
Well, what if it rains?
I go on the trampoline.
What if it snows?
I go on the trampoline.
What if there's a pile of snow on top 2 feet high?
I push all the snow off, and I go on the trampoline.
I do lifts.
I do chair.
I do chair.
I take marine biology.
What does that do?
It's my passion.
Oh, that's great.
We stare into the sea.
I take forensics.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to be a human rights attorney.
I wear foam in my shoes.
I do too. I got these ones with like the round backs because they're supposed to be like better for advancing. But I got them a little big because I thought I'd keep growing, but I was done.
So did I. I assumed I was gonna get taller.
Yeah, I do not want to be this height forever.
Neither do I.
You could be taller.
What do you mean I could be taller? I'm done growing.
It would be great if you were taller.
Yeah, of course it would be great, but it's not happening.
Well, I wake up at 5 to lift.
I have this alarm clock app that goes off during the optimal part of my REM cycle.
I can't sleep.
I love waking up. I wake up like a princess. Like, hello, it's a wonderful day.
And every night, like just as I'm drifting off, these garbage trucks go under my window, like every night.
I love waking up when it's snowing out.
Oh, and I can always hear when people come up the stairwell. So.
I love waking up when it's raining, cozy.
And inevitably there's some loud man screaming and I can never hear what he's screaming about.
Sometimes there's this big, friendly goose that walks around and honks just as I'm waking up in my warm bed.
I do plank.
Sometimes the smell of cooking bacon wakes me up.
We get it, Mary Wallace.
Oh my God.
I can't sleep at all, so
Have you talked to a
Yes,
doctor?
I've talked to a doctor.
What, you have like insomnia?
Yeah, that's literally what not sleeping means.
Well, isn't insomnia being worried about not being able to fall asleep?
No, it means I can't sleep.
Not sleeping at all? That's not possible.
Yes, it is.
Your sleep quality could be bad, but you are still sleeping.
Why are you being so annoying about this?
What you're saying isn't factually accurate.
Okay, well, it's obviously something that sucks a lot. Why can't you just say, oh, that sucks, and move on?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I like winning.
Yeah. Me too.
When we're together, I feel so grand. My heart goes tippity tap 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 when I hold your hand. And I know there's somebody else you fancy more. So even though I'm not the one you adore, why not settle for me? Hey darling, settle for me. I think you'll have to agree, we make quite a pair. I know I'm only second place in this game, but like 2% milk or seitan beef, I almost taste the same. I'm like Rocky 5 to Rocky, so launch to Beyonce, and I'd ask you to be your fiancé. So tonight or tomorrow, if you happen to be free, maybe, just maybe, settle for me.
Everyone's a mother here in Italy. Everyone's a father or a son. I think if I had a child, I would take such care of her. Then I wouldn't feel like one. I've hardly met a single soul, but I am not alone. I feel known. This is wanting something. This is praying for it. This is holding breath and keeping fingers crossed. This is counting blessings. This is wondering when I'll see that boy again. And the beauty is when you realize someone could be looking for someone like you. As the wise men once said, never give all the heart. Well, it's easy to see he was writing for me. I just wish I could play that part for the men that I've known who have clearly shown they've been reading it from the start. 'Cause when it comes to me, well, those kisses come free, but they never give all the heart. Ooh.
I'm making a Subway hoagie, and I feel these eyes just beaming at the back of my neck. I turn around and I expect to see him, the guy I first shot down in Iraq, but instead it's It's Mommy Ginny just standing there right next to the bread oven, smiling. You remember how her eyes used to smile? She puts on her glasses to see my face even better, and she squints, and something changes. As soon as I come into focus, she starts trembling, and then she starts screaming, and I'm checking my face, like, is my lip bleeding? Is there a gash in my forehead? Or is she looking straight through my eyes, straight into my fucking soul? I wanted Mommy Odessa to relapse, yes. I wanted her to pick up that needle. I knew precisely what to do. I practically engineered that shit, shoved the thing right into her arm, because I thought, why would God take the good one? Why wouldn't you take the bad mom? Why wouldn't you take the bad fucking mom? If I stay in Philly, I'm gonna turn into it. I'm gonna turn into one of them. I'm already halfway there. You've got armor, you've got ideas. I don't.
Betsy's getting married, yes sirree, it's true. Finally Jack got it through his head. Betsy's getting married, long past overdue. 31 years of holding tight and crossing my fingers every night. You better believe I'm wearing white, 'cause Betsy's getting wed. Ooh, isn't he smart and sweet and dreamy, you? Don't you wish Mom and Dad could see me, you? All of these wannabes want to be me. It might be love, it might be fate, but whatever it is, it was worth the wait. 31 years I knit my brow, wondering when and who and how. But baby, I hit the jackpot now, 'cause Betsy's getting wed.
Mom taught music every day and raised us all by the western seaboard. When I told Mom that I wanna play, she grabbed her guitar and showed me a D chord. Her callous fingers made it look so easy. Thanks for being patient with me. Music I knew was from days of each amazing childhood afternoon. And ooh, the music led me so far, and it's all because my mom could play guitar. Mom taught me to be brave, 'cause what you fear is what you lean toward. Years of sacrifice and savings. I never thanked her for the D chord. Sometimes we'll fight, I don't really care. And I know it's gonna be alright, 'cause we've got so much we share. Like walking in the rain and wishing on the stars up above and being so in love.
like walking in the rain,
like walking in the rain,
and wishing on a star,
and wishing on a star,
and
being so in love.
I want someone to tell me what to wear in the morning. No, I want someone to tell me what to wear every morning. I want someone to tell me what to eat, what to like, what to hate, what to rage about, what to listen to, what bands to like, what to buy tickets for, what to joke about and what not to joke about. I want someone to tell me what to believe in, who to vote for, and who to love, and how to tell them. I just think I want someone to tell me how to live my life, Father, because so far, I think I've been getting it wrong. And I know that's why people want someone like you in their lives, because you just tell them how to do it. You tell them what to do and what they'll get out of the end of it. And even though I don't believe in your bullshit, and I know that scientifically nothing that I do makes any difference in the end anyway, I am still scared. God, why am I still scared? Just tell me what to do. Father, just tell me what to do.
One, two, 3, 4. Gaslighter, denier, doing anything to get your ass farther. Gaslighter, big timer, repeating all of the mistakes of your father. We moved to California and we followed your dreams. I believed in the promises you made to me. Swore that night till death do us part, but you lied. 'Cause boy, you know exactly what you did on my boat, and boy, that's exactly why you ain't coming home. Save your tired stories for your new someone else, 'cause they're lies. Look out, you little gaslighter, denier, doing anything to get your ass farther. Gaslighter, big timer, repeating all of the mistakes of your father. Gaslighter, you broke me, you're sorry, but where's my apology? Gaslighter, you're a liar. Oh honey, that's you. You made your bed and then your bed caught fire. Gaslighter, you broke me, you're sorry, but where's my apology? Gaslighter, you liar. And almost is never enough. We were so close to being in love. If I would have known that you wanted me the way I wanted you, then maybe we wouldn't be 2 worlds apart, but right here in each other's arms. But we almost knew what love was, but almost is never enough.
My mother and I would sit there in a trance. He was cool to the marrow, the pharaoh of romance. And the living room becomes a garden, and the TV set becomes a fountain, and the music grows in a garden, and everything grows. Kulthum and Omar Sharif came floating on a lemon leaf, lying in on a jasmine-scented wind. Kulthum and Omar Sharif.
Whatever you do, you remind me. Fool, wherever you go, you won't find me. I'm really dead out of love, so save on your smile, fool. I won't be needing any nap for a while. I'm really dead out of love, so save on your smile, fool. I won't be needing any nap for a while, fool.
Just wanna talk a little longer. So baby, don't you wanna stay a little later? 'Cause I could watch you watch me forever. 'Cause I know you better, and you know I never need somebody else to call my name. No, I don't need somebody else to make me stay. No, I don't ever need to walk away. You could just say that you're the one who's taking me home. 'Cause I want you on my skin and my bones, knocking me off of my feet. Just say I'm the one that you need. Oh, please say that you're the one who's taking me home, so I could get you alone.
I've got beginner's luck. The first time that I'm in love with you. Gosh, I'm lucky, I've got beginner's luck. There never was such a smile or such eyes of blue. Gosh, I'm fortunate, this thing we've begun is much more than a pastime. For this time is the one where the first time is the last time. I've got beginner's luck, lucky through and through. 'Cause the first time that I'm in love, the very first time that I'm in love, the first time that I'm in love with you.
I'm dropping out of the appeal.
You're what?
I'm bailing out, Esa. Dropping out of the case, see?
Henry, you can't.
Oh no, just watch me.
If you felt this way, why didn't you tell me before?
Why didn't you ask me? You think you can just move in and defend anybody you feel like? When did I ever ask you to start a defense committee for me or a newsletter and all that other shit? I don't need defending Esa. I can take care of myself.
Yeah. What about the trial? The sentence? They gave you life imprisonment?
It's my life.
Henry, honestly, are you kidding me?
Oh, you think so?
But you've seen me coming and going. You must have known I was doing it for you. Nothing has come before my involvement, my attachment, my passion for this case. Yeah? My boys have been everything to me.
My boys? My boys? What the hell are we? Your personal property? Let me set you straight, lady. I ain't your boy.
You know I never meant it that way.
You think I don't see through your bullshit? Always so concerned. Come on, boys. Speak out, boys. Stand up for your people. Will you leave my people out of this? Can you understand that?
No, I can't understand that.
You're just using Mexicans to play politics.
No, Henry, that is the worst thing anyone has ever said to me.
What the hell do you care?
I don't.
Then get the hell out of here.
You think you're the only one who doesn't want to be bothered? You ought to try working at the Sleepy Lagoon's defense office for a few months. They're coming at me from all sides. Oh, you're too cold-hearted, Alice. You're collecting money and handing them over to the lawyers while the families are going hungry, okay? If that's the way they feel about me, then to hell with them. I hate them too.
Okay. All right. Now you sound like you mean it.
I do.
Dios.
But you haven't exactly been Mr. Cool yourself. Essay.
Listen. You think you and I can write each other outside the newsletter?
Sure.
Then it's a deal.
I'm glad we're going to be communicating. I think we're going to be very good friends.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, I know so.
Sometimes a man gets carried away when he feels like he should be having his fun, and much too blind to see the damage he's done. And sometimes a man must awake to find that really he has no one. So I'll wait for you and I'll burn. Will I ever see your sweet return? Oh, will I ever learn? Oh, lover, you should have come over. It's never over. All my blood for the sweetness of her laughter. It's never over. She's a tear that hangs inside my soul forever. 'Cause it's not too late. When the end of winter's nearing and the flowers start appearing, I can feel all of nature gearing up because spring makes me wanna chuck all my winter hoodies for a top that won't stop my goodies. This life is a blessing, so let's start undressing now. So bare your heart, bare-chested. Get your kicks, but don't get arrested. And if something starts itching, get tested. Oh, spring makes me want to. Oh, how I want to. Spring makes me want to. Oh, 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 oh.
and I'm out walking, further than I've walked in months, and the whole world is cold and white. But the cold, it feels kind of good on my face, and I feel warm in my coat. And I keep walking all the way from my apartment to downtown Minneapolis until my feet, they get cold and wet with sweat. And so I duck into this Trailblazer looking for some boots. All of the snow boots in all of the world are sold out online, so I'm not particularly hopeful when I duck into this Trailblazer, but there's this man standing there holding this box of insoles, and he says that they have one pair left. Sorels. What size are you? I'm a size 9. Shoot. These are 6s. But I try them on anyway. And they fit. Sorels run big, I tell him. And his name is Eric. Well, they're not making any more this season, Eric says. And Eric calls me the luckiest girl in all of Minneapolis. And so I walk home, hugging the boots to my chest, and I go into my apartment, and I put on my boots, and I think about what I want to eat for dinner. And I start to feel something that I haven't felt in a while. Happiness. For no reason at all. It's just happiness.
I tried to stay the course. I look at Marcy and I wonder. There's this pulling, aching force, and I'm certain of the source. At first, I did my best to completely destroy it. Now I'm starting to enjoy it. So I say goodbye to my expectations. Goodbye to everything I know. No rules to obey, so awake every day and I'll go full speed into who knows what, who cares, as long as Marcy's by my side. I used to just do what was planned and prepared. I wouldn't trust chance because I was too scared, but now Marcy is my reason now to try. So to who I used to be, in the life I thought I wanted, goodbye. 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 I don't know who I am, baby, baby, baby. Do you know who you are?
And if this was your plan, tell me why you've been crying in the dark. Did we unravel a long time ago? Is there too much we don't want to know? I wish it was easy, but it isn't so. Oh, we can make a good thing, babe. Oh, we can make a good thing, babe. How do we get here? How do we get out? We used to be something to see. Oh, baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. This thing we've been doing ain't working out. Why can't you just admit it to me? Well, baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. Oh, we can make a good thing bad. Oh, we can make a good